everyone, and welcome to this week's excitement. What's happening? What's cooking with Miss Helms? Today, we are going to make something that you can make for Cinco de Mayo. It's coming up right around the corner. So we're going to make churro cookies. These are not your normal churros, but they're a little bit healthier because they're baked, not fried like regular churros, but due to the fact they do have butter and cinnamon sugar on it, I wouldn't say they're totally healthy either. So this is a real simple recipe to do. You take 4 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to take 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. And then we're going to take a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar or regular white sugar. Notice how I measured it in a dry measuring cup. I have left the cream cheese out and it's been softened to make it easier to mix. So I'm just going to mix the sugar and all of this together in a bowl. Just like this. I hope everybody's doing good at what I think we're on week number 6 of isolation, or quarantine, I guess is a better word for it. I hope everybody's doing great. I know last week I gave you 2 recipes, so I'm going to kind of cut it down to just 1 this week. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show them this while I get my spreader. Now, so you need, so far we have a 1/4 cup of softened cream cheese, a teaspoon of pure vanilla, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. We're also going to use 2 Pillsbury pie crust. Now, you can get these from Publix every once in a while. They do BOGO, which is when I got these. And you're going to take the pie crust and just roll it out. Then you're going to take the cream cheese filling and put it on. And what I like about this, I know some of you are thinking, oh, cream cheese, but the cream cheese you really can't even taste. The cream cheese actually, while it's baking, bakes right into the pie crust, and it gives the pie crust, that vanilla, a different type of flavor. And I'm just smoothing this out like this. Just like that. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going to take the second pie crust, and all we have to do is roll it out. Now I would roll this on parchment paper. I like to make my, when I'm baking in the oven, I like to bake it on parchment paper, cookies and things like that, because it's a lot easier to clean up and they don't stick. Then you just lay the other pie crust on top of it, just like that, kind of spread it towards the end. Now, I don't have a cookie cutter, and maybe some of you guys don't either, and I know this is Halloween. However, it's about the right size, and you can use this as your cookie cutter. And we're just going to take it down like this, and you want to get, this will make about 10, depending on how big of a cookie cutter you get. Some you can get 12 cookies out of. And since you're only using a 1/4 cup of the cream cheese, if you want, you could double the recipe, but you're definitely going to need 4 pie crusts if you do that. So you just take it. Sometimes it sticks around. Super easy. Easy to come out. You want to get as much as you can so you can have more cookies. I know I made this trying the recipe not too long ago, and my husband absolutely loved them. So now I'm going to take my little cutouts and I'm going to put them right here. And of course, we don't want to waste the dough. This would probably be something that you may not want to show people that you do, but so you don't waste the dough, you can take them and kind of mold them into just a little piece, and you can eat those. Nobody will really know that you did it, because I know how you guys like to taste stuff. So we're gonna take, so we don't waste anything, and just roll these up, and they'll bake about the same time. Now, when we put these in the oven to bake, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350. And we're gonna bake this size for approximately 20 minutes. Get a little one there. Now, we wanna make sure that these are laid out, they're not on the sides. And you want to make sure, just like this. And then we're going to stick them in the oven for 20 minutes. And then when they come out, they're gonna look like this. A few of them, the cream cheese may have fallen out of a little bit, but that's okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We are going to take, before we do this, I about forgot. We're gonna take a 1/2 cup of sugar. We are going to take a tablespoon of cinnamon. We're gonna stir that together for our cinnamon sugar. I like to have butter bread and just stick cinnamon sugar on it. That tastes really good too. Cinnamon is actually really good for you if you don't mix it in sugar. The sugar kind of takes that out of it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cookie that's been cooked, and we're going to take a pastry brush, and we're just gonna brush it, and then we stick it in the cinnamon sugar, just like that. Let me get tray out, and then you just stick it on the tray, and they're done. Super, super easy to do. Brush with butter, both sides. Stick in your cinnamon sugar on both sides really well, then stick on your cookie tray. Now, when I was looking at this, I saw where there were about 80 comments, and everybody was talking about how delicious, and they took them to Cinco de Mayo parties and how they were a big hit. I will give you a little bit of tidbit that I know that Disney has actually given the recipe for their churros that they have at Disney that you could get, but you do fry those. And I like the fact that these were baked versus fried. So here you have it, your little churro cookies. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. As you can see, it's not a big thick cream cheese filling. The cream cheese baked into the crust, and delicious. So I want you guys to have a great week. Keep on cooking. See you next week. Bye.